This episode will be dedicated to the latest release from the Japanese pop duo known as XAMIYA. And if you'd like to hear more, please stick around. This is All Gas, No Trash. My name's Adam, and welcome back to the program. And welcome to a brand new episode. Before we get underway, I just want to quickly point out that we're going to have two episodes in the coming week that we're doing, which will be about the new single from Hannah Who, and also we have the debut album from Hot and Freddy that I'm going to be doing an album review for. So be on the lookout for that in the future, and I guess that would be the teaser for the coming episodes for the next week. Let's go ahead and do an artist or band recap on XAMIYA for those of you that haven't been catching up with their music as of late. Recently, about 2 weeks ago, they released a video on their YouTube channel called The Station, and it wasn't music, nor was it a music video. And I'm not exactly sure what it was about in particular. I could only speculate, but it was a monologue from XAMIYA, and she's telling this story where she's at this subway or train station where there's a train going upwards and then there's a train going downwards, and she's trying to find out where where she's supposed to go. And then I guess a woman points out that she should be getting on one of them, and then she ends up on the moon where she is told that this is the end, like this, pointing out to the fact that this might be the end of her life, it's death. And then at some point things start rewinding, and she's going through a bunch of doors, and she sees her grandmother and also her mother. And there's something about slippers or heels that she's getting put on her feet. So I'm not sure if that's what provoked her to come back to her body, I guess. I don't know if it's like an astral projection thing. I'm not entirely sure, but the only thing I maybe can speculate on is that this is a personal story about maybe having a suicidal experience, because it seemed very melancholic and quite grave, especially for the XAMIYA project. So it was a rather intriguing video to watch, and I'm not sure what that means for the future of the project. I mean, we have this new single that just came out that's called Kikyu, and I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be more content like that going forward, another monologue, or maybe that specific video is going to be referenced in the future. I'm not entirely sure, but in addition to that, there's also some more info I'd like to share about the song itself. So let's go ahead and get to the song itself. As many of you know, XAMIYA is comprised of both Kamiya and also Zansei to make the duo, but oftentimes they will be paired with another producer or somebody else as far as like mixing and mastering goes. And this song, called Kikyu, is no exception to that. As I came to find out through the song credits, we have Ella Rosa with writing credits on the song along with Kamiya, who she herself is part of a record label called Palm Tree Records that is owned by Sony Music, the Sony Music Group. And then we also have Janae Clark. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And Janae Clark is a co-producer, the mastering and mixing engineer, and studio producer for this song. And I went ahead and checked his Instagram profile and came to find out that on his profile he has credits for a Lil Nas X song in addition to a Tekashi 6ix9ine song. And he's also, I guess, done something with a television program on Hulu called Dave. And it appears to be credits for the theme song of the show itself, though it only lasted from 2020 to 2023. So these are the new faces, the new collaborators with XAMIYA on this track called Kikyu that we're going to check out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the song itself. So pull it up on your digital streaming platform of choice, or you can check out the music video that recently came out as well in conjunction with the single. So whatever way you want to listen, we're going to have the links available in the video description on YouTube, but we'll also have it available on the podcast episode. So whether you're listening on the podcast episode itself or on YouTube. We have you covered, and we'll also include the music video at the end of the episode. So it'll be one of the end cards. So whatever way you want to listen, we have you covered. So go ahead and pull it up on your digital streaming platform of choice, or pull it up on YouTube, and let's give it a listen. Once again, we are checking out Kikyu from XAMIYA. Going in. All right, welcome back. That was XAMIYA with their track called Kikyu. Let us know in the comments what you thought about it. One thing I forgot to mention about Ella Rosa, who worked as a collaborator on this song, as far as writing and arrangement goes, is that she typically makes music in the D&B, I believe it was UK Garage and Jungle Space, if I'm not mistaken. So to have somebody like that is already familiar with that genre, I could definitely see how somebody like that could be a guiding hand on this track, especially because it is drum and bass. So I just wanted to point that out real quickly. But as far as the song itself goes, this might be my new favorite song from XAMIYA, and I already have a hard time picking out what is my favorite song from their catalog at this moment. I would have said Futari would have been my favorite song a while back, but no, I think this one supersedes all of them at this time. I mean, who knows what's going to happen if we get a debut album from XAMIYA, but as far as what I liked about the track is XAMIYA's vocals are very serene to hear. In addition, okay, so I'm not sure if these are scales or arpeggios, but whatever is being played on the keyboard, the electric keyboard, that sound with the scales or arpeggios, man, that was like tickling my brain. It felt really good to listen to. But as far as what I could take away from the track, it seems to be talking about like a surreal experience of I guess falling in love with somebody. I mean, there's some lyrics where they're talking about going through, I think it said something along the lines of going to a nameless town, and then they start going into the sky and eventually into space, where they're rising like a flying balloon. And then it kind of gets real spacey and cosmic, especially in verse 2, where it says, pedal, moon swing, listen, my heartbeat, blow bubbles, a planet is born, colorful kisses distort the horizon. And then in the hook, you have the chopped up vocals from XAMIYA, and then it says rising higher, flying balloon, rising higher, two-person universe, as if to, I guess, to denote how special this person is to you, that they're making you feel all kinds of feelings in a cosmic fashion, that there's no one in the world that you would probably rather be with than this person, a two-person universe. Like they're their whole world to you. So just a very fun track, very dreamy. And I don't have any notes to add personally. I mean, like I said, the best parts of the song are XAMIYA's vocals, the arpeggios that are played just before the chorus, and then you have the chopped up vocals from XAMIYA going I mean, I can't do it justice because I can't sing, but overall, just a phenomenal, fantastic, superb track from XAMIYA. I have a new personal favorite from them, and I don't know what this means for the future, but hopefully the releases continue to roll out, hopefully leading to an EP or a debut album that I will be surely looking forward to. But I don't have anything else to add. Actually, I do have one more thing to add. So it is rather cool to see that XAMIYA has been added to the Hyperpop playlist in addition to the Creamy playlist on Spotify. So hopefully that means more eyes and ears will be checking out the music of XAMIYA as a result of being added on to these playlists. But I don't have anything else to add. I'm hoping we get some kind of answer about the station video in the future via their Instagram, or hopefully in another follow-up video on their YouTube channel. So stay tuned. Follow them or subscribe to them on their YouTube channel so you can get some resolution or some answers pertaining to that video. But that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time.